So this is St. Andrews State Park in Panama City Beach, Florida.
PCB.
PCB?
I guess, PCB. Hi, we are Tammy and Jay, and we are sometimes out there, traveling part-time, trying to experience all that this beautiful country has to offer. Come along with us.
Trying to find site 1.
I don't know where that is.
1 through 158, it says this way. Oh, there's one. There you go. So this is St. Andrews State Park in Panama City Beach, Florida.
PCB.
PCB?
I guess, PCB.
But it's a really nice park. We liked it a lot. We would love to have stayed here a lot longer than we did.
But as it was, we had to book 2 sites because we could stay a couple days in one site and then we could stay like another 5 days longer in another site.
Some sites are wider than others. Like the site we had was narrow, but it was plenty deep enough, and you can see some of these here that some of the gravel sites are like double wide, where ours was like single wide.
They take really good care of this park. After everybody leaves, they come and rake the gravel in preparation for the next person. While our stay here, we did see a lot of people jockey spots. So like I mentioned, we had to move spots. That is a frequent thing in this park because it's so popular.
Yeah, it's a pretty desirable park. The state park has its own beach. Plus, you're right next to Panama City Beach.
Well, look at those yurts. We just passed some yurts. They have a few of those available. We didn't look into booking them, obviously, because we have a camper. But
so all sites are full hookup. They had laundry.
Yeah, for a state park to have laundry, that was pretty nice. We love this park. If we could have stayed here longer, we would have. Just the weather, being oceanside. We rode our bikes. We took the shuttle. You can see the water over there to the left.
Yeah, this is like the back part of the loop. First, I started at number 1. You could if you stop the video, you can pretty much see the numbers on all the posts, so it's pretty easy to see the site numbers.
Book in advance. Florida residents get
30 days prior to everyone else.
But look how pretty it is. So clean. They do a nice job.
Even for a state park, it was actually pretty quiet.
It was. The weekend got busier.
Yeah.
With kids. I mean, you know.
And I think this section here is a newer section. I know they had a lot of this is pretty new because when a hurricane went through, I guess it tore it up and they had to rebuild a lot of it. But I watched a lot of videos prior to going here, and this new section was not done yet.
Well, and we're heading towards the marina, which you can kind of see.
If you look to the left, you can kind of see the marina.
And we did a shell tour, like we got on the ferry.
Shell Island tour.
Yeah, Shell Island tour. And there's picnic areas up there.
And this is the end, and turn around and go back the other way.
The end of the campground. Like I said, go farther, you'd see the marina.
And these are the waterfront sites.
And this isn't a lagoon. It's not the actual Gulf, but there are ships that go through here, like sightseeing tours and bigger personal boats.
Yeah, it's not like tankers or anything, but there are some pretty decent sized boats that go through here.
Still beautiful to sit there and watch the water, and we saw dolphins.
The last half of the video is drone footage so you can get a good idea of the looking too, because some water sites are obviously better than other water sites.
Well, they're just not as deep. I mean, a lot of, you can see some of these shorter vehicles in here fit perfect. Not all of them could accommodate our big fifth wheel. So pay attention to the site size when you're booking it. Boy, though, if you could squeeze into a spot waterside, do it. It was so cool. They all have fire pits too. We found our second site, the fire pit was too close to our RV based on how we had to park it, but I think they all had one, right?
Yeah, that's like I was talking about earlier. Some sites are wider than others. Ours was a pretty narrow site. For some reason, I mean, most of the sites look like, most of them look like they're double wide, plus they have a little extra for the fire pit and stuff. Ours was basically a narrow site without an extra side piece for the...
A side piece? What?
for the fire pit. So once we were set up, the fire pit was too close to the camper to use.
But we had our own little personal beach, so not a big deal not to have a fire. Plus, by that time, we had spent every day outside. We were pooped. It didn't matter that we had a fire pit.
And they have a small camp storage just over by the marina.
And then they have they have beach access on the Gulf side, a pier. What else did we see over there? Alligator trail, which we didn't see any alligators in the trail. We saw them across the road, but...
Alligator Lake or Pond, I can't remember.
Yeah, I can't remember what it was called. But I mean, it's things you could do every day. Plus, you're not that far from town. But it's nice up here.
And I think I can see the poster. They have campground Wi-Fi, but we never try it. We never do.
We were using Starlink. And they do have a few loop spots. I just saw one that was kind of like here.
Try it through.
Yeah,
pull through.
They are very, very hard to get though. When we were booking, we kept watching for those and never could book them.
This one right here is the best spot in the campground, I think. And there's us.
Oh, here we are. See, wouldn't trade that for the world though. Such a nice spot. And that was our second location. We'd been down a few spots from that when we first came.
Yeah, the spot. We moved to that one when we could because that one had your own personal beach. The other one
there's more
didn't
weeds.
have access to the water like that. You had a little berm with weeds and stuff you couldn't see as well.
And I'm afraid of snakes, so there's no way I would have went through the berm. But just for those other snake people, I did not see a snake. We saw deer though. Every night, if you were coming in, you'd see the deer. They were around. And we did see alligators, but not at Alligator Lake.
And the deer, they're southern deer. They're very small. They look like dogs.
They're bigger than dogs.
A big dog.
Wrong way, can't see. Turn around.
Wrong way.
Yeah, I was going to... Couldn't see the site. And I was
Oh, see? He made me go the wrong way. Do you see that?
But up this way is what I would consider non-water view sites. They are very nice sites.
They are.
Up here in the trees, they're kind of on the hill. Not really water view or anything like that, but still very nice sites.
Big. They were big sites. More private too.
Yeah, more wooded than the lower loops by the water.
There's the bathhouse right there on the right, and that's where they had washer and dryer. And we did use them. They were fine. And again, for a state park, that was pretty unique.
So this is just the drone footage. It's just to give you an idea of, what the sites look at and how close they are to the water.